Snappity snap, clap clap. What's up? Welcome back to the show. It's your boy Xanda, and this is not clickbait. I promise you this is not clickbait. It might not appear to be clickbait, but there's a reason why I am calling this my rarest Vpet in my collection. There is reasoning here. There's a method to the madness. We'll open up this box right here from Amazoni.com. I'm going to open it from this way so that my information doesn't get leaked. Okay, so there's a lot of backstory here. There's a reason. There's reasoning why I set this. Let's open this up and just dump it on out. And as you can see here, this is just the Digimon X2. Why are you calling one of the most recent, widely available English device the rarest in your collection? Not the Vital Pet, since this is kind of hard to get right now. Not the Pendulum X version 1, because this thing goes for God knows how much. Not my D-Cyber, my Digimon XL. None of that. This is probably what will be my rarest device in my collection. Why am I saying that? Well, the reason is this is from the initial first production release of the X2, and if you've been paying attention, and if you haven't, definitely check out my video that I made a couple days ago, or maybe last week. I don't know when this video is going to come out anymore, but I did a video talking about the release of this and the fact that this actually might be a factory error Digimon X2. So let's get to the backstory real quick. This released while people were getting it. People had ordered the red version, and I think the red version and this one, I think they're called gold and silver right now. By the way, let's just talk about this packaging. Absolutely in love with the packaging. Looks very similar to the initial Digimon X release. So we have a 20th box right here, and then they have the initial Digimon X release. Very nice packaging. I really do like it. This is based on the initial first flap of the original packaging. The flap would open and then it would look like this on the inside. So instead of looking like just like this, it looks like this. I like it a lot. And so we'll open it up, we'll power it on, and depending on who we get as a... Oh look, they have instructions this time. That's interesting. I don't think the last one came with instructions. I don't remember it coming with instructions at least. Disclaimer, warning, change the modifications to this unit do not explicitly approved by the... Okay, just basic legal stuff. Cool, yeah, there's a nice little basics in here. Nice, I like that. Thank you very much for that. Where's the English? It's all like in different... Yeah, what? All of this is in like different languages. None of this is in English. That's weird. That's very weird. Yeah, because there's this one. Oh, no. Okay, I'm sorry. This is the one in English. The other ones are slightly changed. Yeah, no manga, like the Japanese release came with. I do like the fact that they just printed the sticker straight on there. Like, I like keeping these. I'm weird like that. Instead of being a sticker just on there. So here we go. First of all, this looks gorgeous. This is very, very beautiful. I do really like the look of this. I actually didn't own the purple one, the Japanese one, because I only had enough money to buy one of them, and there was no way in hell that the Trash Lord / the world's biggest Lilithmon simp wasn't going to get the device with Lilithmon on it. And the Japanese device had Lilithmon on it. Did not have... it wasn't the purple one. I really wanted the purple one because it was very aesthetic, but Lilithmon was on the red, so I got the red. So this looks pretty much, I guess identical to the Japanese version. The English releases of the X1 look pretty much the same. I will say I can tell, though, the screen, like the actual, like the picture behind this, it's a lot lighter on the English versions. I don't know why. I remember when I talked to Bandai, if you want to check that out, link up here for that. I did talk to Cisco, who was the lead for the Digimon section of Bandai. I don't know if he still is, thanks to that whole merger and shakeup. Hopefully he still is, but he said that they actually burn the image on the screen, so maybe that's just a little different. Like maybe the English version, the image is burned onto the screen as opposed to being printed. So maybe that was why it's a lot lighter, because it's a lot light. Like I can barely tell there's a background there, which is a little disappointing. I do like the look of the background on the original. Let's go get the original for comparison. So here's my Japanese X2, the red one. As you can see, it's a bit worse for wear. If you do end up getting, oh my god, that looks so much worse now than it did before. If you do end up getting an X2 in this color, the American ones, make sure you just be careful. These black buttons, like the gold rubs off really easily. I don't think this one does it as bad since the buttons aren't black, but this one, I mean, I used the hell out of this one. This one has, honestly, the X2 got overshadowed by the X3 because the X3 came out like 6 months after. This has a really solid roster. If you like a lot of the bad boys, which I do, again, Trash Lord, this is like such a fun device. Also, Lilithmon's on here. So, as you can see, this one, I don't know, hopefully you can see that. Can you see that? But it's a lot like deeper, like it's a bit darker. You can tell what's going on here. This one's it's like washed out. Like it's so hard to tell what's going on here. But that's just a quick comparison. So, again, moment of truth here. If we pull out this tab, which are plastic, which is very nice, but if we pull out this tab, we can figure out whether or not these are, or this is the board of this one accidentally in here, essentially. So what they said is that it's a program error. So it says Digimon X. So, oh. Okay, it's saying silver. So, damn, I'm gonna have to, I really, now this video might actually be clickbait. Hopefully it's not. I was banking on this being the fucked up one. Let's see. Let's set the time. We'll say it's 8 o'clock. And we just wait. I can't remember if the baby I think the baby 1 and 2 are the same. So oh no! Oh no! Okay, let's hear some backstory. From what I've been hearing, everything from this initial wave, which is one of the ones that were sent to me, they are like wrong. Like the roster on here is the same roster as this one, which is the gold one, instead of being the roster of the silver one. Now when I turned it on, it did still say silver, so I don't know if this problem is deeper than I initially thought, or I got really, really lucky, or technically unlucky, and I actually have a proper one. And while the whole mix-up is a problem, it's not as widespread. I don't know, though. We're going to have to wait for this thing to hatch, which I think should take maybe 15 or so minutes. But I think it takes about an... Okay, well, there we go. It's gonna hatch, but it's gonna be Keymon. I don't think the baby 1 and 2 are different here. Wow, I haven't played this in so long. I absolutely love these devices. The X's are probably my favorite line of Vpets. So we do have... oh, yeah, well, Keymon, but it's K-E-E-Mon? That's weird. When was he called that? Can you guys see that shit? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Keymon with a... with 2 E's instead of 1 I. Very weird. So let's feed him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, no. Yeah, it's just 4. And then we'll do 1, 2. Let's do that much. Doesn't really matter what we do right here. I don't remember how long this is going to take. Let's go and check out the Digitama Hatchery. Helios's wonderful website that has been my crutch since this addiction has started. It's funny because it wasn't a website. I remember it started out, it was literally just a spreadsheet that we would share with each other. How long? How long? Also, RAREST is on here, so those of you that are bummed out at the fact that Digimon Re-Arise is donezo, which is such a shame, RAREST and his entire line, including the Fury mode of Rasenmon, is on this device. So that is good for those of you, those lovers out there of Re-Arise. R.I.P. Re-Arise, honestly, such a shame. Let me get an F in the chat for Re-Arise. F in the... well, you know what I mean. But yeah, I don't remember how long this is going to take. If I'm being honest here, I feel like an idiot. Am I really gonna ask somebody how long this shit is gonna take me? This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. How can I forget this? I'm supposed to be a fucking Vpet boy, and I don't remember how long it takes to get from one to the other. Well, we're just gonna wait and see what this evolves into. Because we're gonna get no care mistakes, high effort, and so what that's gonna do is that's going to help us determine what version we got, because the no care mistake, high effort rookie is different on both devices. I actually do. Okay, so maybe we'll do high care mistake. If it's a black, let me get that up. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so if it is a black Agumon, then we have a bugged version of the X2. If it is not a black Agumon, then it is... Or sorry, if it's not a black Agumon and it is a Impmon X, then we have the correct version. So this is going to be the most stressful hour of my life. I will check back in with you guys. We'll figure out if this is... oh, God. We'll check back and we'll see if this is correct. Ooh, I feel like I'm in a horror movie, but I'm not in the best condition right now. However, thankfully, if you look right here, it's already getting a little dirty, that's fine though. But if I click right here, you will see that this is indeed a black Agumon, not Tailmon, who is supposed to be the rookie that I should have gotten on this device, which means that we do indeed have / own a bugged version of the Digimon X2. So I was lucky, well, not really lucky, but lucky in a sense, that the one I did buy is indeed the messed up one. This is the messed up one. I said that 5 times, but it's crazy to me that this, because it's a fake out. You start it up and it literally tells you that this is the silver version, but it has the gold roster. How, I really wonder how they messed that up. It's so interesting because it literally, not only is it wrong with the sprites you get, but the version number is correct, because this is the silver version, but the roster itself is wrong. So that's so interesting to me. But yeah, it's a gorgeous device. I cannot wait to raise a Black War Greymon on here. That's going to be really sick. Although I like Black War Greymon on the red one a bit more, it's a lot more aesthetic. I really am happy for Lilithmon and Diaboromon X on this thing. Those are going to look real sexy. Real nice. So very excited for that. But yeah, we have the messed up Digimon X, which means that this is indeed the rarest Vpet I own, because I don't own any that are factory error. This is gonna be rare. I don't know how many of these circulated before they realized and shut it down, but I'm gonna guess quite a bit. So this is not gonna be something that you can buy again. This is a very special device, and I'm very happy that I do own one. I'm very happy I pulled the plug, or I pulled the trigger and bought one before they pulled them off of Amazon. So yeah, there you go.